Hi, boys and girls. Right now we are halfway through chapter 11, so we're going to finish that one. A minute later, someone tapped me on the shoulder. Well, 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 she said, if it isn't my old friend, Peter Hatcher. It was the woman in the skyscraper earrings. She was carrying a shoulder bag with a small dog inside. As soon as I heard her voice, I recognized her. It was Giraffe Neck. This woman I knew last year when we lived in Princeton. She owned a gallery there, right near the movie theater. One of Frank Fargo's paintings hung in the window. It was called Anita's Anger. One time I went in and told Giraffe Neck I personally knew Frank Fargo. But what was she doing here? And why was she carrying a Yorkie in her bag? I reached out to pet the dog, but it barked at me. It's okay, Vinny, Jimmy said, scratching the dog behind his ears. Peter's a friend. You know her dog? I asked. Sure, I know Vinny, Jimmy said. He walks backwards even when he's barking at you. Backwards? He retreats, Giraffe Neck explained. Yeah, that's it, Jimmy said. He retreats, but he loves Jimmy, Giraffe Neck said, tousling Jimmy's hair. Vinny never barks at Jimmy. Then she was gone, back to doing business. Jimmy watched her for a minute, then turned back to me. What? He said, as if I'd asked a question, which I didn't. I didn't say anything, I told him. But you were going to. Well, yeah, now that you mention it. Didn't you say something about getting a Yorkie? Jimmy nodded. I thought so. A few minutes later, I caught a glimpse of Giraffe Neck across the room with Mr. Fargo. It looked like he was nuzzling her neck. Jimmy saw me watching them. Am I missing something here? I began, or are your father and Giraffe Neck? They're going out, Jimmy explained. They're talking about getting married. Married? Could you not say it like that? Like what? Like it's a disaster or something? I didn't say it's a disaster, I told him. I'm just surprised, that's all. I mean, I'm supposed to be your best friend, so how come you didn't say anything about your father marrying Giraffe Neck until now? It wasn't official, Jimmy said, and her name's Beverly. Beverly Mulder, and if you want to know, she's pretty cool. If you say so. The only bad thing is that means my parents aren't getting back together. Did you think they would? Jimmy couldn't answer. Come on, Jimmy. Your parents can't stand each other. That's why they were divorced. I don't want to hear that, Jimmy said, especially from you. You just said you're supposed to be my best friend. Okay, I'm sorry. Just because they're not together doesn't mean I want either of them to marry someone else. But you said Giraffe Neck's cool. Yeah, but what does she know about being a parent? Look at it this way, I said. Your father doesn't know much about being a parent either. You can say that again. So how bad could it be? Your father seems happy tonight. That's tonight, so maybe he'll be happier more of the time. Jimmy shrugged. Beverly says she won't try to be my mother since I already have one. She says we'll be friends instead. But what does that mean? I don't know. Maybe you should just wait and see. It was after 9 p.m. by the time we got home. Tootsie was asleep in Dad's arm. Henry met us at the door of our building. Mrs. H, he said, you've got visitors. Visitors? Mom asked. At this hour? Warren, are you expecting anyone? Dad said, I can't imagine who it would be. I know, Fudge said. It's Grandma and Buzzy. No, it's not your grandma, Henry said, handing a note to Mom. Then I'll bet it's William, my teacher. Why would your teacher come to our house at night? I asked. Because he likes me, Fudge answered. Not everything's about you, I told him while Mom opened the note. She read it aloud. Dear Tubby, she began. Oh, no, I thought. Oh, goody, Fudge sang. It's the Howies. Let Mom finish reading, I said. Mom started again. Dear Tubby and Ann, we finally made it to the big city. We're in the van, parked right around the corner. Can't wait to see you again. Your loving cousins, Howie, Eudora, Fauna, Flora, and Farley. Well, Mom said, what a surprise. Surprise, I thought. That's one way of putting it. Dad passed the sleeping Tootsie to Mom. You take her up, and I'll go see about Cousin Howie. I'll come too, Fudge said. It's way past your bedtime, Mom told him, and tomorrow's a school day. But I'm not tired, Fudge said. Look, see how wide I can open my eyes? All right, but don't be long, Mom said. What about you, Peter? She asked as I followed her to the elevator. I'm not feeling really tired, I said. I think I should. Oh, I am feeling really tired, I said. I think I should go right to bed. She tried to feel my forehead, but with Tootsie in her arms, it wasn't easy. You're not getting sick, are you? Yeah, I am, but not the way I think. Okay, we're going to stop here, but I'll post chapter 12, but I just want it to be in its own video. So now we're on to chapter 12.